Alright, hello and welcome. We are playing some Pine today, picking up where we left off last week. Oh, excuse me. So we're continuing where we left off. We were in the first vault of how many I don't know. Let me turn my... Ooh, not that far down. Critters do sleep often at night. Nobody on Album Air knows exactly how the torches light themselves every night. Well, I guess they answered that question. Why is my webcam not capturing? Well, probably also want the audio to be on. Might help. Hey, yeah, that one. Okay. So now that's all. We all good. Stop. Just go to. There we go. Performing attacks after a tackle is quite effective. Okay, let's jump. Let's jump. Alright, so we are in the vault. I assume we are going to learn how to do electric stuff. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Oh, this is gonna put me back in the village. Yeah, okay. Well, in case you missed it last time, you get to see the wonderful cinematic of Album Air Vault Hollow Mountain. Yup, yup. Let's light all the torches. Ooh, okay. Or, you know, maybe this way. Maybe we'll get some bee light. Would be really cool. Just kind of looking at all the accent stuff, looking for ideas. Boot to the head. Boot to the head. No dive kick. Alright, so one of these is the right one. It's this one. Why would you... No. Oh, because the door's already open. I opened it last time. Well, I mean, certainly I will die if I fall down that hole, so we will continue. I think I can hit him from here. Oh. Of course, you can't just, like, take... Oh, heck yeah. Oh, I'm out. Okay, well, oh well. I gave away all of my other stuff, so... Back to that. Try and get me at some point. Oh, okay. There's just like a dude right here. Wrong button. Oh. Camera does not know what I can do. I wonder if that means he's eaten a gobbler or whatever I just picked up. So yeah, we are in this big old cave now. Something something the ancients that built Albemarle or something. I mean, I was gonna say. Oh, okay. Oh. Don't like that. Okay. You have like just enough time to sprint and make that. That is a very annoying time. Okay. Also, that parry earlier, completely unintentional. Bleh. Nope, that's the one that explodes. You can't block it. Some more essence. Grab that thing. I don't know, the combat in this game is not great. Right now I kind of feel like I'm fighting the controls. So now we go deeper into the mountain. Well, too bad. Yes, these rocks. Special. Slash thing, upside down face. Ah, I get it. That's the last one. That's the first one? Nope. That's the second one. That's the last one. Uh-huh. I mean, again, it's like you have almost the amount of time it takes you to look up at the solution has faded away. Log. Day, we've lost count. The Molan have been treating us very well. They made us our little workshop within the massive hollow mountain, away from the busy machineries of the Molan. We are working on a tool that harnesses the electric power emitted by Molanite. Together with their master diggers, although these caverns are cold, we feel right at home. No. I wanted to, like, take all this... Like, how come this... You know... Stone and wood is not harvestable? Oh, cutscene. Some kind of mural carving in the wall. Whoever used to live here, they had humans help them mine some sort of ore. They managed to harness that emitting material I see all around the island. It looks like the species went to dig deeper, leaving the humans behind in here. Wow. Hey, look at that. Let me just stick that in my pocket. Oh, that looks ominous. What's that? Okay. You found the conducting lantern. Use your lanterns to trigger some sort of motion. You can also use it in combat to stagger opponents. I guess I don't have any other... Can't pick those guys up. Very ominous. Yeah. Cool. Well, let's go use this. I assume, given the way this thing looks, it's going to rotate me to that other side. Yep. That's the way I came from, so... Now there's a bunch of these all over the place. The island exhaust. Oh no, it does. Okay. So I think I'm gonna have to jump off of this. Oh. So what I thought was going to happen was it was going to launch me off. And I don't know if I got a longer jump than I normally would have. What's down here? So then what's up here? Whoa! What? Whoops. We're gonna save that one. Yes. I'm gonna assume that it's not gonna load me back into the platform there like it just did, hopefully. Oh, so then what the heck were all those other saves? I'm not gonna waste all my arrows this time. I think it's always this one. Right. Door's already open, don't have to do it again. So it's very weird. It's like, oh, autosave, but I mean, you are still all the way back at the beginning and you haven't done anything yet, so I don't know what kind of a save that counts as. But anyway, let's try and be better. See if I can actually parry again. Nope, that's the top. So I don't have any control over the camera there. So when you're seeing it go, like, and freak out, that is the game is deciding that that's what the camera needs to do at that point. Alright, so here's this. Did much worse on that fight this time. So this goes up here, and then you have to take it, and then immediately start sprinting. You have pretty much exactly enough time to make this... Oh my god, I jumped too early. Wow. Alright, well last time I did not have that much. And then I just run off the edge. Of course, the first try is try that I get it all. Now I'm like, I can't do it. Okay. That. Like, you have a dodge, it just sucks. That hit me. Huh? 1 HP. And no food, so we just get to sit here with 1 HP. At least we don't have like a beep, 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 you know, going on. Alright, we're back to here. Deeper in, learn about the Molenites. Oh, this time it's soft glass. Do you think this is different? Let's see. But yeah, this is not the best of gameplay designs right here. Because so you have to interact. I have no good way to see this, and you have this long to look at it. Scratch, nose, hat. You okay? Log. Day. We lost count. The Molen have been treating us very well. Etc., etc. Yes, the mole people. Mole people. Now, why can't I harvest all of this marwood? Soft stones, or whatever they call it. Oh, we're gonna skip this. Yep. The mural. Very nice. Oh, it's being projected on the wall? Huh. That's interesting. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. And then one like this. Oh, it only stores the one screenshot at a time. Oh well. Okay, so now... Save. In case we get stuck in another platform. Though now I kind of want to because I don't have that. Okay. Oh! Well, I mean, there's been those shocking bits all over, and none of them have hurt me yet, but this time? Also, the other trap, at least, the only other one, the explosive trap that I can build now, it doesn't kill them anyway, so you still need to fight them. It just sparkler traps where it's at. It's like in Monster Hunter. You're much better off capturing the monster every time. One, the fights don't take as long. Because you can just get it down to the, capture threshold. Two, you get better rewards. You get more and better rewards. So is this going to do that same thing? Oh. Yeah, I don't know if... Where's this go? Looks like this just takes me back that way, huh? If that's the case, why doesn't the thing just go back and forth? Oh, another cutscene. Puzzles. I am familiar with puzzles, and dungeons, and dungeon puzzles. Start from the top. Brings the elevator up. Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Though, why not? You can't look all the way down, just like you can't look all the way up. Which, like, makes an amount of sense, but I really have no angle on this guy. But on the other hand, you're like, it doesn't make that much sense. That missed. Oh, thank you for moving closer. Well, on the other hand, if this is the only one that there is, then he only needs to be whacked one time, and then he is dead. I mean, I'll do it in that same order. I'd be really kind of upset if... So this is kind of like what I mean. I don't have a good way to look and interact with the puzzles. It's little, but if your game's supposed to be a puzzle, like, be a puzzle game... It's very loud. I guess that one's just uninteractable, huh? What the heck? You know, making it difficult for the player to see what puzzles they need to interact with. You know, where they need to interact. Like, okay. Like, to aim at this, I can't see that. I don't know how I was supposed to solve that either. Guess? I mean, probably not. It's very poor puzzle design if, I mean, there's not that many solutions, but still. I'm like, why can't I hit this one? I mean, besides the weirdness that is trying to control your character from time to time. See what I mean? Like, this is just weird. It's an awkward jump. Why not bring this thing all the way over? Like, a lot of this camera motion is... The camera... Oh, where am I? Like, the camera's trying to figure out where to go. All the way over. Assume that means the next one will bring us back to that center spot anyway. Okay, can't do anything there. Now it's down. That again. But you have to, of course, you have to hit A and then tell it to equip. You can't just. Wait, was that different? So there's that solution. So I guess we're not at this guy yet, though I think yeah, we'll try it one more time. See what I mean where the puzzles feel kind of janky? Like they're not quite fully put together. I don't know, maybe that's just me. So we gotta jump on those things? Oh, what's this? Like again, why here? Why not just next to where you need to be? Oh, no, see, I guess I could do that order. Solve this puzzle. Okay, I know what to do, I think. Okay, well. Oh, God damn, that hurts. So we're gonna move all the platforms all the way over. It'll make more sense in a minute, but basically I'm going to take this guy, move it all the way over there. So that explains, that's what this is. So there must be two different mechanisms. Yeah, see, no. Those are lined up. Now let's run all the way back. Also not a fan of forced damage for trying to solve this puzzle. Hello and welcome. We are playing some Pine. It is a new-ish game out on Steam. I kickstarted this game a while ago and it's finally released, so giving it a play. We are currently in a vault solving puzzles made by mole people and old humans. Alright, and then, yep, that powers that. Now we have fully lit this bridge. And we have to take damage to jump down again, because I suspect if we move, this is going to break. I hate being right. Okay. So it's kind of one thing if you screw up a puzzle and you take damage to go back and set it up. It's really another thing to do the puzzle correctly and then be forced to take damage because you did it right. Why did I not take damage when I... Apparently this is the threshold. This, no damage. This, damage. This is the difference. One of your character heights. Well, I guess more than one, but add one more character height to that fall, and then you've got problems. Prior to that, nothing. Beyond that, you take that chunk of damage that I've got. Excuse me. Okie dokie. Now the spinning platforms. And the perspective looks really weird. Oh, okay. Well, at least I don't have to climb the tower again. Nope, I'm not gonna make it. Okay. It's not just run, forehead. But, like, see, you have to have these moving to make... Oh, it's just really awkward to try and line this up. Nope. Woof. That was a tight jump. But we're through, and we got this thingy. I assume this is going to take us like back to one of the main chambers. You know. Well, those guys have respawned, but we're not going that way, so it don't matter. Okay, so we are done with the this vault. We've got Zappy Zap, which we can use to start doing a lot of stuff. There's been a lot of these devices. I've seen it scattered around the overworld, so now, of course, you can only kick if you have melee open. I wasn't sure if you could break that crate or not. So why does it say find a way out of the vault? Oh hey, this stuff's respawned as well. Like, is this gonna be my way out? Or is there like some other door? I feel I followed the signs in game fairly well. So if this doesn't complete the puzzle, I'm not sure. Or complete the quest, I don't know what will. Okay, well, I don't know any other way to have gotten out of that. I mean, I could have restarted, but where's the fun in that? Scrambled a small optional puzzle. Where am I? How did I end up here? What? I was expecting to just, like, be back in the vault, honestly. Also, I'm back up to 5 Amphichus orbs. I don't think I picked 5 more up. Alright, well, I mean, we'll go back up and, extremely allied. Hostile with the alligators and super hostile with the deers. And we'll figure that out. You get much more, affinity. Blur, 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 blur. Some little murlocs. Yeah, you don't want to talk to me ever. So, right, how do I get down there? Hopefully I'll be able to examine this because, yeah. I'm not actually sure how I got stuck in it in the first place. Hey, special item. This was not... You're telling me, buddy. To all leaders of Albumare, rumor that a human is back on the island seemed to be true, and it's sniffing around the vaults. We need to take extra measures, ensure that they remain unscathed and history does not repeat itself. We are arranging to meet with the Tambus to secure proper locking mechanisms. You found a travel kit. This allows you to quickly travel to important locations such as the House of Tambus, but also villages or neutral or allied species. You can do that by opening the map and selecting a village of your choice. New island state. The species on the island reacted to you exiting the vault without finding. This affects how hard it is to maintain friendly and neutral relationships with species on Albumare. Great. Okay. Talk to Gray and Marla. So, we go back home. do kind of want to... The narrow ridge, huh? This seems like a place where there'd be secrets. He says, while finding none. You think I can get picked up by that hook? Like I said, this game is okay. It feels like the Putt-Putt's adventure, Putt-Putt's version of like Far Cry. If you're unaware, Putt-Putt is a children's adventure game series that the puzzles are very I mean, it's meant for children. It is Fexel, huh? Just these gigundo fishing bowls. Whee! Sploosh. You cannot swim underwater. You can only swim on top of the water. No secret behind the waterfall, huh? They got nicer houses than the litters. What's up, my fox? Are you the only human around? I keep seeing only you. I mean, you're not wrong. Hey, you've got 2 fires. Faulty design. A false plan that introduces bad designs for armor and structures, causing villages to need a lot more resources to upgrade and build low-quality armor. An efficiency plan. Barrel mask. And... oh, I can start getting those. And the raid flares, because we're allies. Cool, but I'm not going to make any trades now. Interesting. I like the design that they've just got these giant hooks to catch fish with, I assume. Some really, really giant fish, obviously. Oh, man. Everybody about to start hating on everybody here. Everyone's just neutral, barely neutral or hostile. Legend says the Crocker's teeth are as tough as Bristol. I don't know what Bristol is. Could be crystal. We could always use some help getting food and materials. Yeah. Alright, so now we are heading back to our home village to... I don't know. Oh, let's see. Secret behind this waterfall? No, but you can get... stuck up it. I assume it has something to do with where there's those two different colors, and that's why it just jumped me way up there. Oh, the crystal. Ooh, I see something glowing. Oh, it's these birds. Interesting. Hmm. Ah. Why do it the way I was going to do it? I don't know what that did. Ah. Makes sense. Hmm. I mean, so there's 4 of these, so I assume... that I have to take all 4. Actually, this is an interesting question. Because these look like they're metal. So does that mean they conduct electricity? And if there's 4 of them, then they all need to be, like, around here. Because you can't take them from other places. Oh, well, let's go grab that stone, though. Amphicus orb. Oof, now it feels like I'm walking up. Whoops. And we start swimming back. Swim, 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 swim. We might be able to climb this here. Skyrim mountain climbing strats right here. Just run and jump up the side of a cliff. I mean, I'm not seeing... What are you still attacking? Let me just take that. Go. Well, I don't know what's going on with that house. You know, let's sort of mark it on the map here. That'll just be another thing we can go check out. Man, battle down here. Scavenger strats. Looks like there should be a cave right here. Okay. Well, guess I'll come back to that cave some other time. Oh, hey. Some key graphite. I don't know why I bother telling you that you're exhausted. Eating stuff doesn't really restore stamina very much, and oh, I do want to go stop in this guy's cave for a sec. Oh, it's those piffle birds, those pink ones. Because he's got, this is Grob's cave, and he's got a little sparky thingy. Yeah. Some beaglite. There's a note in front of you. Many turns have seemed to have led me here. This is the Pollen Pass, a small, dark place amidst some beautiful fields. Such beautiful minds, I've learned, I would have missed out on the experience had I not left. For those bright enough to look beyond what they know, I have left something behind. Assuming the reader has a compass, I found a way to guide you to some of the possessions of my own. I have hidden a few ornaments of sorts that were energized to point in certain directions. The first such accessory can be found below in a trunk in the narrowest part of the soggy woodlands. With that, adventurous reader, blessed wanderer, I hope you unearth my legacy. Yep. Just keep that in the back pocket. No, I don't have enough orbs to bring to old Grobby, so I assume he won't talk to you. Because he didn't before. I didn't have orbs? He's like, don't care. Yes, dull rock. But only those dull rocks. Huh. So we're heading back up. So there's that, but first I actually want to go zap that thing. hold on to that piece of Beaglite. Makes the best weapons and armors in the game. Evasion mixture idea. So what's evasion do? Mixture that lets you dodge faster. No, of course you need the glass to put it in. Makes sense. Explosive barrels, huh? Elephant leather. It's actually pretty easy to come across. We can do our stuffed cloth. Huh. And I'll just wait until I come across a chest to make a key. No, I got enough. The graphite does not take up inventory space, but I think the keys do. So we'll wait until we need to use it. Excuse me. It's a little cold and chilly down here. Alright, well it's time to go back home again. And we're free. So I guess none of this grows, huh? Once you harvested it the first time, the start of the game, it never comes back. Imagine just jumping in here barefooted. No siree. Phew. Oh dear boy. You mustn't daunt us like that. We lost so many, and then you were gone too. I went in the out to do what a mom would have done, to learn and seek help. No, Hugh, it does not work like that. The out is dangerous. I bet you had to defend yourself plenty of times. Well, yes, but despite the continuing tremors on these cliffs, we're determined to make it work, and you should be too. We need your help more than ever to fortify our houses and help cleaning up. I think we should get off the cliff. There are other options. Just feel like it's a microcosm of climate denial. Nonsense. Stay here and help us. It's no use. The island is much bigger than this cliff, and the humans before it knew that. Stop it. Help us out here. Start with Dion. He's been asking for you ever since you left. I'll go see him. Do you have anything else to say? You're causing a lot of confusion among the tribe. Those alien devices of yours, they're not doing much good. Please keep them away from us. I think they can be really helpful, though. You mean this one? What actually does help is optimize our resources and keeping us safe from creatures of the out. I have a lot of ideas on how to fix everything. We'll try and make the tree house ground-based again first. Ground-based houses. We'll just have to leave here. There's so many opportunities. Nonsense. Stick to the plan. You don't have anything else to say. Yeah, I don't care. Oh, hang on. Just snag that. I keep thinking about Lua. Whatever you're doing out there, do it for her too. I will. Oops. Some bugs. Okay. I'm going to talk to her last. That outfinding of yours, very intriguing. I feel like it can open up a lot of doors for you, or for us on Albamare. I think so too, but Gray doesn't seem to agree. Don't let him get to you, Hugh. You're doing the right thing. I believe in you. Yeah, okay. Hey, Hugh. Still no burial, I'm afraid. I don't know actually how long it's been since those things happened, but I'll keep pushing for it. This is no way to treat the dead. Thanks, Marcel. No, you only have one thing to say. You're less important. I mean, why are you up in tree houses in the first place? You're already up on this cliff that no of the other inhabitants come to. I've been thinking about lightening the mood. Yeah, that's lightening the mood with a game I thought of. But with all the rubble around, the hiding and seeking might be a bit confronting. It's nice of you at least to think about it, Gronkin. No, you only say one thing. Okay, hold on. Is there anyone else? Yeah, wait. There's still so much to do here on the cliff to go back to how it was before the collapse. We all need to take a breather soon. Oh, yeah, of course. I should assume that people this far away from that object you found. Interesting. Aren't you scared of what it can do? Not really. It helps me be more efficient, and hopefully it shows everyone that there's more to find in the out. I think it does. I mean, I assume they're talking about this. But how do they know that I have it? You know what I mean? Hey, you can get up on the... Seems like a very small house, you know? Like enough space to lay down on. Okay, probably I've talked to everybody. Yeah, like you can see this giant... Oh, yeah. Like you can see that. You can see another building up on that cliff over there. It's probably this one. I gotta swim out to this island too. We might do that after we do whatever we're supposed to do here. Okay, I can't interact with any of them, huh? Phew! Oh, Mother's mercy, you're unscathed. I mean, I did actually come back a bit ago. I'm fine. The out is teaching me so much. The out is too dangerous for us, Hugh. Some of it is, but there are some very kind people out in the out who helped me. They're gonna help us? Well, they'd point me in the right direction. I think there must be a place we can live somewhere. We cannot live among those creatures. We would not survive, Hugh. We have always been there, here, and life on the cliff will find a way. But we haven't always been here. I told you I found... Mom and I found. We are defenseless against those large creatures. You've seen them from the cliffside. Yes, and now up close. Some of them are not happy with us humans, but some are helpful. In fact, they helped me find a place called a vault, in which I discovered humans had been there before. It's where I found this outfinding, which could help us defend ourselves better and learn the ways of the humans before us. That looks very interesting. It looks dangerous. What are they doing to you, Hugh? You seem different. They're showing me there's more than this dangerous cliff. Please, Hugh, stop with this nonsense. Put away that dangerous object and come help us here. There's so much to do. I think you might be onto something. We cannot resort to ridiculous options. Like, there's a perfectly good, lake at the bottom of this mountain that you could live on that nobody seems to go to. It's got some high cliff walls. You could just build a wall. Whatever. Gray wanted to see you too. If I hadn't already, I'm glad you're back to help us out. I have already. There you are. Well, no? What a weird question. The thing you found, it scares me. Don't think we need that, Hugh. You should join grown-ups here and help us out. Zap. Zap. You've changed. I believe I'm not exactly reaching you, but trust me when I say that your travels in the out cannot end well. The history of the out is more complicated than you and I will ever know. I'm learning about it. Still, be careful. Suppose you're like your brother now, but now you must know, Hugh, however much I care about you, I cannot endanger everyone by taking them into the out. It's not as dangerous as you think. Anything else? Nope, okay. Now let's just free dive off this cliff. Oh, hey. You startled me. Gray told me to come and find you. Well, I believe these cliffs will not hold us much longer. I believe it's so too. So I went into that cavern that you mentioned to Marla and Gray, and one of the contraptions there inspired me. Surely not as brave as you, but maybe you can use this elevator as a shortcut into the out. And one day, maybe, we can all follow you. I am ardently beseeching Mother to keep you safe. Thank you, Ian. This is fantastic. Wish I had your courage. You're just like your brother. I mean, see, look, you've got so little. Some of them seem open to leaving a cliff. Nyadya, Yam. I'll need to overturn the... Overturn, huh? It's not quite the word I'd go for. Convince, maybe? And then, again, I think this was not written in English. So, I was kind of just a weird translation. Okay. Visit Tamba's house. Gather a little marwood. Let's avoid this guy. Like we're right here. Okay. So I did think it was weird the first time when you come here and this doesn't get a map marker by default. So I placed one there. Hugh. What? There are 4 of you. Yeah. I win. I was betting it was going to take him at least a good few days to connect the dot. You have Nor, Outh, East, and Wes. Good of you to visit. Now that you're mingling with Albamare politics, powerful chiefs have been knocking on our door. They're not happy, Hugh. Not happy. The chiefs are reminded of a time long forgotten, and wouldn't be too happy with you leaving the unstable cliffs. And yet, you probably are not here because you have a jolly good time up there. But, as always, we have a way to help you, if you help us, of course. You're probably looking to get into another vault, no? I bet that newfound device of yours helps convincing the other simpletons up that cliff. Well, the chiefs of Albamare aren't happy with you poking around in the vault, so they want to lock them down more securely. And neutral as we are, or appear to be, they entrusted us with holding the key to the vaults. Well, you're right. I need to get into the vault, but, see, I believe that should be some Hugh dialogue, not Wes. So we have what you need, but we need you, too. I wanted to ask you about this strange image and insignia I found inside. As to be expected, our narratives align. That's exactly what we need for each other. Okay. You see, your arrival here reminded us of our unfinished research on an event commonly renowned as the Blunder. One in which not only the humans, but all the tribes had a big role. That's the symbol I found. What does it mean? Oh, it's related to a great conflict on Albamare. One that we decided to miss out on. Lucky. Our home in the soggy woodlands was in trouble, and everything got a bit too hot under our feet, which left a big gap in our giant collective catalog of knowledge. The others do not speak much about it. Apparently, it wasn't a great time to be around here. Perhaps you'll have more luck. We know that humans were involved, but we don't know how. The other species hold the answer. All of them have knowledge about the specific part of the blunder, and we hope to string it together with you acting as our missing link. The litters, for example, who come from the fields, they seem dirty and helpless, but there is more than meets the eye. The Fexels are... But these aren't Fexels, those are Crockers. They will sense that you need valuable information, only to challenge you on anything they know they are good at. The Crockers are shamanistic hunters of the woodlands. You'll need to earn their respect if you're able to share anything with you. The Carabins are sage mountain folk. They always try and school everyone, but it's often a lot more brute force when it comes to it. The gobbledoo from the dunes won't even address us or you. We are not high class enough. Their vanity is key to what they know. You might be the perfect figure to approach all of them. You're new, interesting, and you seem to get what you need. This seems like a lot. See, again, that seems like it should have been a Hugh line. You can tackle this in any order you like. Best of luck. New Island concepts. Ooh, Tambus have introduced the Peace Treaty and written insults on Albumare. This knowledge will start circling the islands through villages and trader groups. Whenever such treaties are traded, the two reading factions will greatly improve or worsen their relationships. Okay, so... Masters of alchemy, but even more so, thievery. Very pleasant to converse with, but you have to be careful with every sentence. Legend has it when they arrived on Albumare, on beautifully crafted boats very long ago, they were in search of a place to safely work on their bombs, explosions, and alchemy. The large crater you see in the capital village is the result of their early experiment. The best way to get information is through a business partner of ours, someone we barely trust, but can get the job done. Schnucksky. Find that little fella, but be careful. And if they do get to hustle you, remember, let them bet on something, and they'll listen. The Caribins, a strong, proud folk from the cold mountains. One of the older species on the island. Unfortunately, they know that too. They always attempt to teach everyone a lesson. The Tombas can't stand it, but Norton has managed to bond with an exiled Caribin sage, Brenner, who lives in the mountains. In attempts to retrieve information, Brenner usually says that the answers will come in due time, which is highly aggravating. Perhaps you have more patience than we do. The sages seem to know everything about their history, but hasn't let go of it yet. He seems to want to appear very wise, but does not always succeed in doing so. Please go see Brenner. I'll mark his house on your map. So why did... None of the other ones refer to themselves in third person, so why did Nort that one time refer to himself as Nort? Not I. What? He's making that noise. Crockers. To be honest, they scare the living puffles out of us Tambus. They demand respect with their enormous posture and aggressive behavior. I mean, if I was like a little dog that could fit inside their whole mouth, I probably would be a little freaked out too. The species has grown into the impressive beasts they are, all from the comfort of their humid shores. They are proud warriors and have a famous intimidation process for young crockers, too. Us Tambus have not been able to get far with them apart from trivial trading. Luckily, there's an ancient crocker shaman who we have been able to converse with, as he values knowledge, albeit of a more supernatural kind. It's important that you perform their initiation rituals, which you do by taking and showing the high shaman some bloodberries from their initiation cave. The old crocker resides in one of the towers in the soggy woodlands. I shall mark both on your map. Good luck. Gobbledoo are a tough folk to confer with. They dawn from the warm shades in the dunes, evolved from an older species after losing the ability to fly. They've always treated us Tambus as low-class inhabitants of Albumare, and anyone else for that matter. Their arrogance makes them the most unapproachable. This is a shame. So they are knowledgeable and have the strongest historical preservation of them all. You, Hugh, might be the perfect candidate to approach them. You're new and interesting. And more importantly, you can still pretend to be someone else, someone that hasn't worked for us Tambus. Craft this pearl necklace and present it at the Gobbledygook captain as a human prince. This will make them talk to you. A prince? What's that? Just use that word. I'm sure it'll be fine. What next? The Litters. A simple folk, but phenomenal at organizing. They say that the Litters have hidden all their information related to the blunder away within an ancient king deep inside a large cavern they originate from. You might have found its entrance already, but the secret to finding information lies a bit deeper. Apparently, you need to be in a certain state through a resource called Drulika. We haven't found it yet, but there's a monument near Litter Cave that should tell you how to get it. Get the king's secret way of getting it. For some reason, they left a trail of green spistral sockets near it to find the monument. Bonkers, but that's how they are. Follow that trail, and you'll get that information soon enough. Good luck. Okay, so I have picked up a bunch of quests. Look at our map. Let's just... Alright, so let's go swim across the bay there. I assume this is what I was hearing from before. Was whatever that battle was. Okay, so goals. Trial of the Warrior. Scary crockers are easily the toughest species to converse with. However, Tall Ridge, Drool's Gold, the Research, and Tomb Grazer. Slick Pearl. I already traded one of those. That's unfortunate. Trader tokens and guard tokens. Alright, well, I mean, I'll probably just be spamming, like, farming up tokens to make, as many peace treaties as possible. Because everybody seems to be on edge. Yoink. Pouch full. Another orb. As you know, you always want more orbs. Sandstone. I mean, part of me feels this is like end game kind of stuff, but on the other hand, nom, 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 nom. Because usually, you know, just pillars in the middle of the map tend to be end game type stuff. It says dry bay, but it looks like a fairly wet bay. This is the blue. Oh. So what am I heading towards? Some other giant pillar. Well, whatever. Maybe there'll be another Crocker and I can unload a bunch of these thighs, chunks of meat and stuff. Interesting. What is this? Okay. What is it with you and spinning platforms? Yeah, let me go just unload all this stuff. Or at least any duplicate stacks of stuff I have. You can only hold 10 of something. Oh, I can't pick that up. Oh, this is just the platform, huh? It's not the right color for this water. Alright, now, real question. Well, you can't pull the map out while you're in water. It makes an amount of sense. How far away can you swim? Like, this is the edge of a map. Oh, there's a telescope. How far away can you swim before it's too far? Do you think the game will just stop me, teleport me, or you just keep going? Am I moving? Maybe. Uh-oh. There we go. I can see under the water. So I assume at this point I've now... Yeah. What happened? Where am I? I mean, I gotta keep going, right? So now I'm off the map once. Or twice, maybe? Certain. Ooh. Okay. I think I have found the actual edge of the map now. Yeah. Interesting. What do you think that is over there? Because it looks like it's something above the water line. I mean, this is a nice little area. I wonder if you could find places that you could fall into other places from there. Because I suspect we're not quite on the right plane of existence right now. Since I think I'm standing on the ocean floor. Oh. Now I'm way up. Now I'm back. Now I'm up. Though I believe I'm now on top of the water. Though I'm not sure. So I don't think there's actually going to be anything over here, but might as well. We're slowly closing this seam here. Although I suppose you can still see it. Steam page or something. So the sun rises in the west here, huh? Interesting. Oh, hey, clouds have reappeared. I mean, this is just, it is a visually stunning looking game. It's just, I don't know. We're still early in it, but I feel like we go to this, we do the 4 trials, go to the second vault, find out that the blunder was all the humans' fault or something or other, and then sure, I don't know. Something, find out that this is a different planet from Earth, and these are the descendants of colonists that came to colonize this planet. Given those, like, Star Trek Vault ruiny things, I'm thinking probably. But who knows? We no longer have a blue outline, so I assume that we're, like, fully in game world right now. Getting ever so close. Or, hey, I was gonna say, I bet we're gonna get to the soggy woodlands. Who knows, this may be the narrowest part of the soggy woodlands. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Oh, speaking of swimming, I was at the grocery store today, and there is baby shark cereal now. Doot doo doo doot doo. I'm gonna be bummed if there's nothing on this island. Like, I would just put an island out there, look good. No, see, boom, worth it. Orbs. Everybody say orb with me. Orb. I mean, this, if I had to say the narrowest part, this seems pretty narrow. Ah, this is remote woodland, huh? That it? Just an orb? I mean, this is... Let me get the cameras cooperating a little more, but stunning panorama. Wow, way over here. No, I didn't really realize there's a there's actual 3D effects happening here. Assume this is the top corner. I like how they could mark it in on my map, but not fill my map in. Well, let's keep swimming, baby. Alright, who is... Oh, snap. Oh my goodness, Flower Crown Eevee event almost ended. Though, I did get a shiny Flower Crown Eevee, so, you know. I do also, I would have rather given up that shiny Flower Crown Eevee last for an entire new month of research rewards. Feels like it's about time for Rayquaza, Groudon, and Kyogre to hit the research reward event thing. Some more graphite. So graphite does not take up any space in your pouch because it is a key item. Oh, building? Ooh, building with zaps. Hey, another travel kit just hanging out, huh? See, again, that looks like it's just a couple of bales of hay. shark. Interesting. Oh, hey, it's this symbol again. These are all... That's weird. Like, you see, this means that these are... The game is actually projecting this onto the rock. Not... I don't know, it being part of the rock texture. It's weird. Right? You need a thing in there. Oh, there's a big old cave back there, so cool. Ah, it's starting to smell like garlic and onions down here. It's a good sign. Making pork chops. Now, it's a good thing, even though nobody lives here. This, all this wood is nice and well preserved. What do you think that glowing thing is? Ah, that's the mouth of a river. Alright, well, let's avoid this guy. Too late. Certainly feels like the soggy woods. Pretty spooky in here. Some serious atmosphere. Oh, you jerk. Also a jerk. But that means that if those guys are around somewhere, there needs to be a donation box, and there is. So that's not a box. I need a place to donate. Oh no! Please, sir, I just want to give you my goods. My bag weighs heavy. Can't you fight that other grouchy beast? Okay. Bog Haven. Give you that. Give you these. Give you a peace treaty. Yeah. Why does the peace treaty make everybody else so mad at you, though? Fat plant. Marwood. You. I want an efficiency plan as well. If I give him 2, well, we'll just give him the 1. They don't like dry clay or sandstone. It's fun. I was gonna turn the sandstone into soft glass anyway. Okay. So I need 2 stuff rope. I also don't know what pinning the item does because it... I don't know. I don't know what it does. Well, you know, let's... Oh, we make 10 at a time. Extremely good, actually. Neither trader token, huh? Three Marwood. Well, of course, they're gonna still... They're still mad at me, but... Let me just craft that. Yeah, come over here, please. Oh, like a bunch of stuff. I already took your token, man. I don't need more. Okay. Oh, another orb. What do you think they mean by the narrowest place, huh? I mean, I suppose I haven't seen all of it, but... Tooth stone. Well, let's go over here. Stable barracks. Guess they don't like that. I guess I'll just hold on to those. grab that toothstone. I don't know, maybe making better arrows. Hope I can get a better pack at some point. Probably should also just so. An aubergine. Tells me a little bit about where this game probably came from, that they refer to them as aubergines rather than eggplants. And a bunch of stuff. Huh? Maybe I should eat. I should spend more time eating food, huh? Especially if all I'm going to be using is peace treaties to, boost. No, okay, they're hostile on sight, which is fine because I've got a second peace treaty here. Hey guys, don't worry, we're friends. Or we will be friends in a minute. Right over here. Right over there. There we go. Should look up to see if the essence is used for anything. Man, it just does such a number. Just over the edge, huh? Alright. Well, I think this gives us a good place to pick up from tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, Thursday. Gonna disable all but the one quest so I know which one I need to work on. Untrack, 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 untrack. Okay, so here? Oh, he's around there somewhere. It's my throne now. Put on like a jacket? No, he wasn't all covered in paint, right? He was just a regular dude until he sat down here, and then he became... Everyone still hates everybody? Nope, they like the gobbles. They're okay with the crockers, and they hate the mammals. That's fair. Alright. So, Thursday, we will find Schnucksy. Figure out this bet. Work our way around. Try and get so many peace treaties that we can get everybody friendly at one time with us. Which will mainly be setting a lot of spark traps on guards and travelers, right? Oh, okay, so this is what the essence could be for. Power Brew and other stuff, probably. Which needs stiff rope and marwood. So, create another sparkler trap. Peace treaty. 3 trader tokens, 1 guard token. Well, luckily with the efficiency plan, all traders should now have guards, so we can at least get both of those. Gatherer. I assume there'll be more plans, but anyway. It's going to do it for me for today. Seems like a good place to stop. I don't know how long the rest of the next quest line is going to take. So, stop here. We fell off the edge of the world today. Got a Sparky thing. Working our way towards the next vault. I think there are 3 vaults, or they at least, when we had to find an entrance into a vault, they showed 3 of them. So I like the little background. I didn't notice this before, but it's got the little, you know, Celtic style spiral. Well, I say Celtic, but this type of stuff, patterning shows up everywhere. Pretty much as soon as humans started making stuff that they thought they could decorate, these patterns start showing up. Anyway, that's it for me for now. Let's give it a save. Just save 3. Okay. And then quit.